One take, one take. This is NBA One Take featuring yours truly, Pretty Boy Lakers. NBA One Take for your head. NBA One Take for your brain. Coming to you live from my home. This is NBA One Take, January 27, 2024. Breaking news: Jimmy Butler is suspended indefinitely by the Miami Heat. I repeat, Jimmy Butler is suspended by the Miami Heat indefinitely, as a report came out that he was told that he was going to come off the bench. Yeah. Yeah. He was going to come off the bench in a reduced role. And basically, he wasn't with it. And in doing that, they found him as being insubordinate and said, "We're going to suspend you indefinitely." Now, there's a couple sides to this. We don't know what's going on, but I'm going to tell you something. If that was told to Jimmy Butler, it had to come upstairs from Pat Riley. Then more than Eric Spoelstra. I think Eric Spoelstra, he's just done with all this other thing. He want to move on. You know, if he's there, he'll play him and things like that. Spoelstra just want to move on. Riley's a little different. Riley is Pat Riley is like, we have a code. We have certain things that we do here. We don't operate like everyone else. So things will be handled accordingly. And if we feel that what you're doing is even more of a distraction, I will use my power and bring it down to the team. No matter what Eric Spoelstra is doing, and Eric Spoelstra, he has no joy. That's his boss. And even though they do have a great relationship, it's like, well, you know what? Jimmy's gonna come off the bench. We're gonna feature the guys that want to be here. And when Jimmy hears that, oh, I'm not playing. And then shout out to Kevin Love. He put out the training day, the training day clip when Denzel said, "You motherfuckers, you motherfuckers, I'm throwing cases on all of you bitches. You gonna do this to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball at Pelican Bay when I'm done with you. Shoe program, nigga. Yeah, yeah, right. Cause I'm gonna burn this motherfucker to the ground." Um, that's just like an iconic moment with Denzel. I always say that's one of his best things over because I was like, uh, but this is interesting. Um, Jimmy wants to go to Phoenix. Phoenix don't have the assets. Phoenix got their own drama within the organization with the coach Yusef Nurkic, Bradley Beal in management, Bradley Beal in the coach. Um, Kevin Durant discuss where the team is at. Devin Booker wants the team to be better, and those two stars wants to turn everything around. They feel like they have a championship thing. Devin Booker wants to win a championship. Kevin Durant wants to win a championship. They feel that if they give Jimmy Butler, their odds of winning championship is great. Bradley Beal is doesn't want to leave. And if he do, he's going to a team that he wants to go to. And he has a family. That's why he exercised that trade no trade clause if he was going to leave Washington. Well, I exercised it, but guess what? It's not gonna be lifted on a new team because you're not just gonna be moving me around. So Bradley Beal, like I always say, I've been saying it's just public knowledge. His wife, family, they prefer the West Coast. She likes it out there. He likes it out there. He's been out there. He's been out there for several years in California, and you know you see past videos years ago, me pleading with the Lakers to acquire Bradley Beal. pleading with the Lakers to acquire uh, Bradley Beal on a team, because I think at that time, I could say with 2019, we had there was inquiries about that, but I was saying that Bradley Beal could have came with the Lakers and had a legitimate. I think at that time Bradley Beal would have been better um, fit for the team that we had coming off of winning the bubble championship and having with him, Anthony Davis, and LeBron. I think they would have made a good run. You know, a really good decent run where possibly they could have probably squeezed out another championship, a non-bubble championship, if they would have had that Brad Beal on the team um, prior to him getting that no trade clause. It would have been it would have been something, but it just never happened. And you know, I don't want to go through the brief things, but what the Lakers could have, but that was a big thing. So you're just going back to Jimmy Butler. He wants to go to Phoenix, but where else he's gonna go? Clippers. He's he can exercise a move to do that, but he wants to go to Phoenix. Um, because I think with the Clippers, it'll be a little difficult. Because the Clippers don't have too much assets to give the Heat. The Heat do want assets back. They want picks, and they want good quality guys. So the Clippers will have to they will have to have another team involved to even exercise the move. And I know the Heat they're gonna want Norman Powell. They're gonna want Amir Coffey. They're going to want they won't be able to get Zubac, but they will have a pick of the roster of real good quality private Terrence Mann. These are all guys that the Heat could plug in and have a real strong enough team. And it will be really hurtful for the Clippers to part with those guys, because those guys really is a big reason why they're above 500 with the limited availability of Kawhi Leonard and James Harden. Doing Harden things, but Harden is not that guy. So we have that. Also, you got the Lakers, but we're not exercising any future assets to give to the Heat, where we're just not knowing the day to day availability of Jimmy Butler. He's hurt. He's not a guy that plays a lot, and there may be something with having him on the team, because we just got Dory Finney-Smith. Butler wants to play places where it's hot and wants to compete. He wants to go to Phoenix. That's his number one. He wants to play with Booker and Durant. So that's the number one thing. So we will definitely see where this is all going. But this is gonna be an ongoing thing as the trade deadline comes. But this is NBA One Takes Pretty Boy Laker, and I'm out.